is for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Now, here's Ball, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Miller kicks to Bridges. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. He had 27 points last game. And here is Bridges. Miller inside, defended by Moody. Ball with it. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Warriors ball.
And it's the Warriors ball. Curry fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Curry with the bucket.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Now Curry. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Green with a screen on Ball. Pass to Moody. Right side Green. Over Knipple. Shots good by Green. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
Back to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Sinks the triple.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. For the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 6 points.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And the basket is good. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Miller outside. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Butler. Baseline J on the way. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. The Hornets trail. Now Knippel. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. A well-rounded performance.
Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And, Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Pass to Moody. Three-pointer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Charlotte in the lead. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Ball. And it's 8 points from Miles Bridges. Outside Butler. Will it go? Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Miller, the pass to Ball. A 3. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Pass to Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Miller kicks to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Draymond Green pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Watch your head. Jimmy Butler in the house.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Knippel. Still scoreless. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Ball, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. The Hornets also changing it up. Diabate's checked in, and it's Sexton in for Miller. Curry against Sexton. Ball from long range. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Wow, buddy. Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a 3-point specialist.
Knippel with it. Covered by Hield. Back to Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Curry looking around. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. Count it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Knippel. He has yet to score. Pass to Sexton. And here is Ball. Puts up a deep three. He's off on that one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Green dishes to Heel. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Any opportunity from three is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now Knippel. Pass the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Podziemski. Ball no good.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Here's Curry for three. Sexton grabs the board. And controls it. Hield from outside. That shot off. Hornets trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Ball. They need this one. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Hornets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
That free throw, no good. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
He hits the second from the line. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
They kick it out to Green. Bridges outside. And they get it back. Now, here's Sexton. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Second chance shot. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Horford. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Sexton. Bridges outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Hield outside. Horford with the screen on James. Drains the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. It's tipped. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Horford is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in at point guard. Now Bridges. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, there's Green with the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Bridges. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Bridges inside. 12 points for him. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. 13 feet away. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Over in the corner, Green. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Pass to Green. Bridges outside. Outside, James. Now here's Green. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. The shot by Sexton, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Inside, intercepted. Bridges against Kuminga. Bridges left side. Pass to Diabate. And here's Sexton. He's defended by Podziemski. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Butler, guarded by Green. The fadeaway. Butler making it happen inside.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Miller's checked in for the Hornets. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Bridges passes to Sexton. Back to Bridges. Green with a screen for Bridges. Charlotte no good that time either. Warriors leading by 9. Jackson Davis finds Pajemski. Now here's Butler, defended by Bridges. From about 16, they get the rebound. Jackson Davis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Kuminga. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Heel. Ball's checked in for the Hornets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson Davis. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Warriors leading by 10. Down low and stolen by Miller. Here's Ball. The baseline J off the mark. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Curry. Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Miller dishes the ball. Back to Miller. Over Curry. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Kuminga's come in for Trace Jackson Davis. And here is Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to Pajemski. Now Butler. Here's the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Butler's got 13 points.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Back to Sexton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So, G8, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Butler following the basket by Colin Sexton. Miller against Butler. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. So it's the Hornets now. 11-point game. Miller kicks to Bridges. Pass to Diabate. Now here is Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
Number 2.
Williams, he's checked in for Bridges. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside, Kuminga. Jacks up a 3. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Miller. Over Moody. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Miller.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Green passes to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Ball from long range. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
Outside Butler. There's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Williams. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 5 assists in the game.
You talk about strength. Grant Williams understands how to finish in the paint.
Curry finds Butler. The tray. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams passes the ball. Here's Diabate. Guarded by Green. Here's Knippel. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Butler. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams attacking. Here's Ball. And it falls over the rim and in. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and Hield subbed in for Butler. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Salon's checked in. Hield with it. He's got 10. Horford kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
It's stolen by Curry. Three-pointer, Hield. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte in the lead. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Hield dishes to Horford, and it's blocked. Here's Salon, guarded by Green. Ball from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Miller. There's the pick from outside the arc. And he recovers it. Offline with the baseline jumper. And for the Warriors, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. The shot by Curry, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Diabate. His last outing, he had 8 points. Knippel with the bucket.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Warriors trail by 4. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Draymond Green.
And you do see his numbers on the decline year to year, but that's to be expected at this stage of his career. It has nothing to do with his skills or his commitment. That's just father time taking a toll.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half of basketball. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 11.
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
There's Ball with the 3. They get it again. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to Curry. There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Pass to Knippel. Here's Miller. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Miller outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Over Moody. Out to the right wing. Here's Knippel. Drains it from beyond the arc. Knippel's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 3. Go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, or we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
You take a look at the Hornets. They hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knippel out there with Miles Bridges. Now here's Butler. Dropping it in, Jimmy Butler.
Well, we know Jimmy wants to get to the cup, but sometimes the defense forces you to modify things. How pretty was his floater? Woo!
Back to Ball. Puts up a three. The rebound by Post. The Warriors trail. Down low. Here's Green. It counts. And the foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Well, Draymond Green is a smart, strong guy who is able to finish through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Your Warriors, Draymond Green, shooting one.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
Miller outside. There's a good screen. The three. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
And I tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Miller outside. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Miller's got 12.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to Butler. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Outside, Ball. Looking to get back on track here. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Pass to Moody. Now Post. Nothing on the board. Outside Curry. From downtown. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. In the corner, Knippel with it. It's good from long range. He's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Post. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Mooney. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Butler, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
Bridges outside. Miller outside. From past the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
That's to Curry. Back to Green. From deep. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Ball. Takes the three. No good there.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Three-pointer, Butler. No good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And so it's Charlotte with it after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Miller with the ball. Now Green defending. Deep two from Ball. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Free throw good, Curry.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
In the action, let's look at the stats for Draymond Green. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Golden State on deep. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They set the screen. Bridges shot. Good.
Miles Bridges has steadily built an offensive arsenal that is so impressive. Doesn't matter what the defense sends at him, he finds a way to score it.
Here's Pajemski. Green passes to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's Miller on the wing. Puts it up. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 14 points from Brandon Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And he makes the first.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Sexton, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. That one misses.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 11. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Jimmy Butler attacking at will, and the buckets just keep coming.
Pass to Knippel. Bridges outside. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Green with the three. Ball with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Sexton. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Sexton's got 6.
Man, how about the agility of Colin Sexton right there? The ability to get that close to the cut. Nice.
Golden State moving it around. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Bridges against Green. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Now Knippel takes a three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
On the heel, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's Curry. He's got 34. Healed with the bucket.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Hornets trail by 14. Bridges outside. Deflects the pass. Outside Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Bridges outside. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. At the elbow, Sexton. There's Ball with the three. No good on that one.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Here's Horford. Basket good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. Outside, Sexton. Over Curry. The shot by Sexton, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Hornets trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, Colin Sexton provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's a confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Sexton. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness, but there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
Now, here's Horford. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Podziemski. There's the three. Drills it from outside. Podziemski's got 5.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And here's Miller. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray. Miller's got 7 points for the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Kuminga out there with Horford, and it's Podziemski in at the point. Now here's Hield. Horford with a screen on Ball. Three-pointer, Hield. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball up top, covered by Hield. Now here's Ball. Green with a screen for Sexton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
Pass to Butler. Over Miller. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside, Sexton. A floater. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Horford against Ball. Shot left block, and it's Golden State with another.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Miller outside. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. Warriors leading by 22. Healed outside. Picked by Horford. Shoots from 12. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got 27 points.
Well, this is one of the best two-way players in the game. Jimmy Butler getting it done offensively.
Sexton finds Miller. Looking to get it going. And Ball with the lay-in. 12 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
To the middle. Here's Butler, and the layup falls. Butler's got 13 points in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Green against Butler. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And here is Hield. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 44.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
To the paint. Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Hield kicks to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. A 3 ball. And the Warriors, another 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Ball. Shoots over Podziemski. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Buddy Hield.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Curry can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Bridges. Out to Miller. Lets it go from deep. And the Hornets miss again.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Pass to Pajemski. Curry against Ball. Fires top of the key. Curry can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Pass to Butler. Outside, Green. Fires from deep. Curry, wide open. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Now here's Curry. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Well, their pass to Green. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Miller outside. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Curry with the bounce pass. Green dishes to Butler. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
On the wing, Bridges. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Outside Butler, pass to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 54 points.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Outside, Ball. Miller outside. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Puts up a deep three. Bridges with the board. The Hornets shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's the teardrop. Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Knipple. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Got that one up quick. Podziemski's got 11 points here in just the second half.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Ball kicks to Miller. Pass to Knipple. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. That shot is off. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Ball. And the basket by Curry.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Now Curry, following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. Pass to Podziemski. Now Curry, covered by Miller, just 4 to shoot. With the shot, Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 58.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Miller outside, so we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well. And we executed on offense and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks, Jimmy.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.